We are ready to roll. So, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh well, we're gonna see. Well, we're live all around the world anyway, so so there we go.
You are creating some equalizer effects over here. So.
Oh, fantastic! All right, good.
Yeah. So hopefully we're good now. So.
Yeah, we had a couple of weeks where like only one of our audio feeds was coming through, and mine wasn't one of them. So we had to get that taken care of. So
gotta love the updates, and they don't tell you about them. So
right.
Well, this is the first time for us setting this up, and everything worked. So
yeah, we were pretty impressed.
I was lucky.
Well, good. All right. Well, good morning, Metalheads. Welcome into another episode of the Metalheads Unite podcast here on VOPUSARadio.com and various what do you want to call them, sources around the world. So we are here once again on another, well, here in Tennessee. I can't speak for Idaho at the moment, but at a very, very gorgeous day here in Tennessee. So don't know what it's like in Idaho right now.
Cold
they're shaking their heads. So cold and
snowy, cold and gray.
Cold and gray.
27 degrees.
How many degrees?
27 degrees on the ride over here.
Okay, 27. I thought you said 7. I was like, oh shit.
No, it's not been that cold of a winter here. Actually, we usually are in the single digits by around this time, but it's been relatively warm by comparison.
Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm originally from Michigan, and my parents are back up there, and they had a forecast of like 4 to 10 inches of snow last night. So I'm still,
oh man,
I'm not sure what they got, but yeah. So it's still definitely still winter up that way too. So
yeah.
I just actually just got back from a trip in Arkansas, so it was kind of a touch and go with weather there too. So
yeah, I was only in Arkansas in the middle of July. The most oppressive humidity of any state I've ever been in.
Yeah,
Little Rock.
Yeah.
I was kind of north. I was in Eureka Springs, so it was a little bit more mild there. So but it was really interesting city. If you ever have a chance to check it out, a lot of history there. So I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
like the whole little downtown area is on. It's like almost looks like an old village you see on National Geographic or something, where it's like stacked. Everything is stacked on top of each other. And and they kind of find out the whole little town down there is held up by 12 by 12 wood beams. So they don't have foundations. So I'm just like, okay, y'all are just going to wash away any minute now.
Yeah. Wow,
they've been there for 200 years. So I guess it works. I don't know.
Very nice.
Anyway, so to dive into this, we have TC and Jay with us from Lieform. If you have, there you go. I know it is available on Spotify. So
yes, it is. It absolutely is.
Where you can get all their merch at some point in the interview here. So, I think it's interesting when I read up on you guys that Boise, Idaho, and I'm like, how many bands do we actually know from Idaho? So I was kind of curious of how the music scene is theirs.
Yeah, there have been a couple, to name a few, Built to Spills from here. There is We Were Giants. Is that correct? Yeah, We Were Giants is also from Boise. And there's one more that I have a hard time remembering the name of. Sorry, guys, if you noticed that I didn't shout you out. But yeah, those guys have gotten pretty big, and we make a pretty big deal of it when they come back to town.
Cool. Like I said, it was kind of like a, to me, I was just like nothing off the top of my head, kicked to know anybody from Idaho, and I was like, I wonder how the music scene is in Idaho. So.
There's one older famous rock band, something in the Raiders. Something in the Raiders.
Oh.
And they're supposedly from here.
Okay.
Oh.
From the 80s.
Now that you said something,
you know what it is. He knows what it is.
He's thinking.
Something in the Raiders. They're from Boise.
Actually, I don't. I was trying to like run through my head to see if it sounded right, but I don't. I was thinking Paul Revere, but I'm not sure that's right. So
That might be it. Paul Revere and the Raiders. That might be it.
I'm gonna look it up because as soon as you said it, I was like, oh shit, I can't remember the. Hang on.
yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind, and I was trying to like run it through my head to see if that
Paul-
actually sounded.
Paul Revere and the Raiders. That's what
Oh,
it
well,
is.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yep, they were formed. Yeah, they were formed in Boise in 1958. I knew I would know
Nice.
it.
Wow.
Yep. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh shit. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Paul Revere.
Yeah,
and the
so,
Raiders.
a lot of
There
huge
it is.
bands from Boise.
Right. But yeah, no, the scene here is, I mean, there's a lot of niches. There's a huge indie scene going on, and the metal scene is very tightly knit and very dark and very heavy. We're in a weird spot where we make pretty metal, and so we kind of stand out around here a lot. There's not a lot of people making pretty metal around here.
Pretty well. I like that. I like the way that all turned out because it actually shows that we actually are knowledgeable, whether we are or not. So,
Well, that's kind of still up for debate. But,
what? So, like you was talking about so what is like the main like type of metal being played out there? Like the
Oh my
genre
gosh, I'm
is
so bad at genres. I hesitate to like there's
harsh.
yeah.
Harsh.
I mean, it's pretty thrashy. There's a lot of core going on. Yeah, we've got a place called the Shredder, and there's a reason it's called that. A lot of heavy bands
Nice.
wind up there. There's a half pipe that's inside sometimes during the winter, outside
Oh,
during
cool.
the summer. It's a riot.
So
All
skateboarding is kind of
so
skateboarding is a big thing out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Skateboarding's a big thing. Kids
Okay.
got fun. Need something to do around here.
yeah.
Well, I mean, at least they
Well-
have something. I mean,
Well, you got. I mean, everybody who skateboards, I'm sure, like when the snow falls, there's probably snowboarding outside too, isn't there?
Yeah. We've got a really nice mountain not far from here. It's a good hour drive. So it's really close. And then a bunch of really, really nice ones not far in any direction. So yeah, good skiing, good snowboarding out here. Don't tell people not from Idaho. In California.
Oh yeah. No, we're experiencing our own. What do you want to call it? Californication here in Tennessee. People from
oh
California.
yeah,
They
Sure.
will not stop moving here. I mean, oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's hard to blame them, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd want to get out of there
Tennessee's
too.
gorgeous. Tennessee's
Well,
gorgeous.
well, yeah, it is. I mean, it's especially the mid-state where Jason and I are. I mean, it's really